started from quarter one.
R.J. Barrett with the three-point play. He's 9 of 12 from the floor in each of the first 2 games. A throwaway for Dallas. A dribble up 3 is missed by Ingram. And a rebound. We'll see if he can take him off the bounce. We'll flip it over to Clay for a three-pointer. Yes. Bounces home. He ended up touching the line, so it's and with that, the Mavericks retake the lead. Here is the dangerous R.J. Barrett with an opportunity for a second three-point play. That's what he is so far tonight, 3 out of 4. Mavericks, though, are getting a lot of good looks. That's one of their rare misses, but a putback is in for AD. And so with that trip down the floor, the Mavs are 9 out of 12 on field goals to open the game. Mavericks, though, are getting a lot of good looks. That's one of their rare misses, but a putback is in for AD. And so with that trip down the floor.
Oh, no.
Almost a zig when he should have zagged, but Dallas retrieved it. AD has to put it up and scores. Beats the shot clock buzzer.
And Scotty B delivers the dunk. Offensive foul. And
he just wanted to make sure he was open. He wanted to take a look around and enjoy the, he likes his graphics too.
Oh, offensive foul on Dallas.
And E.J. Washington comes up empty, bats it out. Klay Thompson finds the cutting Davis, and Davis is fouled.
4 points in this game. He saw the Raptors late last season. From AD's game last year, late in the regular season, 23 points, 13 boards, 10 dimes, and 7 rejections. 3 minutes deep into the second quarter. Davis with the free throws a moment ago, up to 6 points. They're looking for him again, and they find him, and he cashes in.
That's a miss.
So far, just quickly touching it, then leaves it for Abaji. Rim out 3. In the corner for 3. Get a boomerang right back to D'Lo. If at first you don't succeed, he missed on that one, but there's Davis.
And we have to remember, Yak is being asked to do some things that he probably hasn't been asked to do.
Tonight, Pirtle's played 7 minutes. He has 3 fouls. So this season, Pirtle's got 14 fouls in 56 minutes. Caleb Martin on the stat sheet with the defensive rebound. Another catch in the paint by Anthony Davis. Not in position at first to do something, but stays after it and scores. Barrett looking for Murray Boyle, steal AD.
Davis, Abaji on him. And then that leads to a steal. And a great look ahead by Quickly and a slam dunk by Scotty.
It was great to see Dana Harp, Rowe, and Skin all out on the plaza here at American Airlines Center for Hardwood Classics night for the pregame. And Dana and Harp will be out on the plaza for the halftime coming up here in just a few seconds. Trading baskets so far in the third quarter. Drive and kick for a corner 3 from AD. Rebound for Ingram. Manuel Quickly looking for an option. That option turns out to be Barnes. Opens up Abaji, but then it closes down when Lively arrived at the rim to block it. Manuel Quickly looking for an option. That option turns out to be Barnes. Opens up Abaji, but then it closes down when Lively arrived at the rim to block it.
That was mean-spirited.
And another lower his head and drive move by PJ. Shot is tipped home after the miss. AD. Team foul-wise, Toronto's got 3 here pretty quickly, so to speak. Another lob and another one-handed finish for Dallas. Flag again was the passer, but this time the finisher instead of Lively was AD. Tough shot off the rim, no, for Barnes. Ingram glanced up at the rim, but he wants Mamo Kelashvili, who just went in to screen for him. Again, Pirtle with 4 fouls, he's out. Steal, Anthony Davis. Ingram glanced up at the rim, but he wants Mamo Kelashvili, who just went in to screen for him. Again, Pirtle with 4 fouls, he's out. Steal, Anthony Davis. It's a 7-0 run for. Lively now has 3 blocks, by the way, after that rejection a moment ago. We'll get a look at it and see if Quickly's argument about a goaltend was one that had merit. Way short for Davis. We'll get a look at it and see if Quickly's argument about a goaltend was one that had merit. Way short for Davis, but it fell for Lively. Shot fake and drive. And Davis. We'll get a look at it and see if Quickly's argument about a goaltend was one that had merit. Way short for Davis, but it fell for Lively. Shot fake and drive. And Davis there to clean the offensive glass. The first second half lead this season. Hurdle blocked by AD. But there are plenty of players who have held on to the ball and shoot it just after the buzzer sound. Hurdle, bad free throw shooter in his career, missed them both, and a block by AD at the end of the third. Way better. You got to keep that intact. Thompson almost won there, but picked up by AD, and he bails him out.
To get it to Anthony Davis in an unorthodox way.
And then Caleb Martin with a hand on the ball, and he picks up the loose ball in the end. Call after off-season eye surgery. Driving baseline. Oh, and through contact, he finishes. There's also been an emphasis on protecting the landing space of shooters, so that's something that's definitely, to use a phrase you used earlier, point of emphasis.
Yeah. For that point of emphasis. There's only one person I can think to mind.
Are you thinking, oh, wow, 4 straight misses now. Are you thinking about Kawhi Leonard and Zaza? So here's Dallas running.
Nice.
And it's Anthony Davis finishing. It wasn't the highlight reel alley-oop, but it was still just as effective. Dallas has 58 paint points tonight. Part of the reason why they're shooting 59% in the game. Caleb Martin looking for paint points, and so was Anthony Davis on the follow-up, but he missed it.
Dallas just 7 for 22. Quickly with the steal. 14th turnover.
Ingram hit a 3 a moment ago. Now that 2 puts him at 20. Lively's going to come back here in a moment. Cooper squares up for a 3. Yes, sir!
Needed it.
Hey.
Probably just should have shot it. He's 1 basket away from his career high. Davis trying to follow it up on the PJ miss. A foul.
11-point lead. And they're an expansion franchise. They wore these jerseys all the way to 1992. Scotty gets a rebound.
The reason the Raptors would be moving on from this game is they've got to play tomorrow night. They're on the road against San Antonio. 1-3 banged in for Washington.